Truckers, what if the ELD sitting inside your truck right now, the one that you've been using every single day to track your hours, suddenly became illegal overnight? Because that's exactly what just happened. The FMCSA recently revoked 14 electronic logging devices from their approved list. And if a driver or company keeps using one of these ELDs after the deadline has passed, you can actually be treated as if you're running without an ELD at all. And that's just a situation that you don't want to be in. That just means violations, potential roadside issues, and just headaches nobody wants to deal with. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you why these ELDs were revoked, what drivers need to do right now, the deadline that matters, and how to make sure you don't get caught in a bad situation in the middle of an inspection. Because this is one of those updates that a lot of drivers won't hear about unless it's too late. Unless you're like me and your eyes are always glued to new FMCSA rulings. Now, if you've been in trucking for a while, you already know, with trucks past a certain years, ELDs are not optional. Since the ELD mandate went fully into effect back in 2019, drivers who are required to log their hours have to use a registered ELD that meets federal standards. And the list of approved devices is maintained by FMCSA. But here's something many drivers don't realize. Just because the device was approved at one point in time does not mean that it stays approved forever. The FMCSA can remove devices from the approved list if they determine the device isn't meeting compliance requirements. And that's pretty much exactly what just happened. 14 devices were revoked from the FMCSA's registered ELD list. So if your company installed one of those systems a while ago thinking that everything is all good, you may now have a device that no longer meets federal compliance standards. And that's where the problem starts. Why does FMCSA revoke ELDs in the first place? Most of the time it comes down to technical compliance issues. ELDs have very specific requirements they must meet under federal regulations. For example, the device has to accurately record driving time, automatically track engine hours, record location data, prevent tampering, and be able to transfer logs during DOT inspections. Now, if a device fails to meet those standards that we just talked about, or if the manufacturer doesn't maintain compliance with the rules, FMCSA can straight up remove it from the approved list. Sometimes it's even because of a software issue. Sometimes it's because the company behind the device just stopped supporting said device. And in other cases, investigators determine the device doesn't properly record hours of service data. And obviously, that's a big problem, because the entire point of the ELD rule is to make sure that hours of service is being tracked accurately. Well, what happens if your ELD was revoked? Now, here's the part that drivers really need to understand. If your ELD is one of the devices that was removed from that list, you don't immediately get shut down, but there is a deadline. Drivers and carriers typically get a grace period to replace the defective device or the no longer allowable device with the device that is on the approved list. Now, after that deadline passes, if a carrier or driver continues to use that revoked device, again, it can be treated like if you don't have an ELD at all. And that's where things can get messy, because during a roadside inspection, an officer may determine that your logging system does not meet federal requirements. And that can lead to things like log violations, hours of service citations, and potential out of service situations depending on what's happening. So even though this may sound like a technical update, it can absolutely turn into a real roadside problem. Now, here's the deadline that drivers need to know. The FMCSA gave carriers until May 4th, 2026 to replace these devices that are no longer approved. After that date, if a truck or carrier is still using those devices that are no longer approved, it's going to be treated the same way as if that truck does not have an ELD in it at all. Now, with that deadline that FMCSA gives, this gives carriers enough time to get a new ELD, make sure that it's compliant, install that new system, and train drivers how to use it. Now, the good news is that checking your ELD status is actually pretty simple. The FMCSA maintains a public list of registered ELD devices. Carriers and drivers can go online and search the list to see whether their device is still compliant. Now, if the device has been revoked, it's going to be listed as removed from the registry. And this is something owner-operators especially should be paying attention to, because if you're running your own authority, you're responsible for making sure that your equipment and compliance systems meet federal regulations. So many drivers out there assume that the ELD provider is going to let them know if anything were to happen or if they were not to be certified anymore. That is not always the case, and I don't want you to get jammed up. How I put it, you are the captain of that ship. It's always smart for you to just double check in the first place. And here's something interesting about the ELD market. So there are a lot of companies selling these devices. Some are large, well-established providers, but others are smaller tech companies that may not stick around long term. And when those companies straight up disappear, they stop updating the software, they stop working with those devices, their devices can ultimately end up being removed from the registry. And that's one reason that carriers smartly choose an ELD provider that has a long standing in the trucking industry, because you kind of get the feeling of, well, they're not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. So what should drivers do right now? Here are just a few simple steps. First, if you're an owner operator, check what ELD you're currently running. Look up the manufacturer and model and make sure it's still listed on the FMCSA registry. Second, if you drive for a company company. Ask your safety department or your fleet manager whether your ELD system is still in compliance. Most larger carriers out there already track this, but it never hurts to just ask because again, you're going to be the captain of that ship on the side of the road. And third, if your device is on that revoked list, make sure that your company is planning to replace them before that deadline hits, because waiting until the last minute can definitely just leave drivers scrambling. With this whole ELD situation, what happens during an actual roadside inspection? Now we're going to talk about something that drivers always ask me. What happens if you get inspected and the officer notices that your ELD is not in compliance? Well, first thing typically an inspector will do is check through your logs. If the device can't properly transfer the data, or if it's a known revoked device, that's where enforcement action can actually come into play. Every situation can be different depending on situations, but the big takeaway here is simple. Running a revoked ELD can open the door to hours of service violations and logbook issues. And let's be real, nobody wants to deal with that when they're just trying to do their job and move along with their day. Now, I know some drivers hear about updates like this and think things like just another regulation, but these kinds of compliance updates actually matter a lot more than people out there think, because trucking regulations are always evolving. Devices change, technology changes, and sometimes equipment that worked fine for years suddenly doesn't reach the federal requirements anymore. That's why staying informed is so important in this industry. A 5-minute update can literally save you major headaches on the side of the road. So if you're a driver, owner, operator, fleet manager, take a few minutes and check your ELD systems. Make sure the device that you're running is still on the approved registry, because the last thing you want to find out during a roadside inspection is that the system you've been using every single day is no longer compliant. I'm just curious to hear from you. Have you ever had problems with ELD systems before? Drop a comment down below, let me know what device you're running. And if you want more real-world trucking updates like this, like things that actually affect drivers out on the road every single day, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any updates ever. Because I break down DOT inspections, trucking rules, trucking news, industry updates, and enforcement issues so that drivers know what's really going on out there. As always, stay safe, keep rolling.